What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Lucas Live. My name is Lucas Tindo. I am here in studio with some distinguished guests today. These ladies are putting on a wonderful show this Friday, a Motown Tribute at the Cultural Center right here in downtown Canton. I am here with none other than Miss Rosyln Pratt and the Joy Ellis. Good afternoon. How are you two doing?
We're great.
We're doing wonderful.
Great,
Thank you.
Great.
Thanks
Now,
for
I
having
gotta
us.
catch that voice. Now, I want you to get close enough so I can hear you, because I'm going to make you sing. Okay, maybe not. All right, but this Friday, we're going to enjoy that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for catching this live. This is the live recording of a podcast. So we just decided to start going live again with Lucas Live, which has been so much fun. And these are the type of people I have in my studio to meet and talk about what's coming up in the community and how I can help. And now I'm starting to say to people, why don't you just come in and let's have the conversation live in front of everybody. So today I'm just going to ask them my curious questions about what's coming up this Friday. I know I can't wait. I'm a Motown kid. Although probably the only group that was on Motown when I was a kid was probably like Boyz II Men or somebody. But I grew up listening to the records, okay? So that's what I know is Motown. And if you know Motown, you guys don't want to miss the show this Friday. So if you're watching this live or by replay, say hello in the comments. If you're watching by replay, say replay. If you know you're coming to the show, let us know. If you got your tickets, let us know. If you're getting your tickets, get your tickets. Let's go, because it is this Friday. Miss Rosyln, it's almost time to do it again.
It's almost time.
You had a show in February, and it's almost time to go again. How are you feeling about this Motown tribute that's coming up this Friday?
I'm excited, and I want to get it going. It is time.
Yes.
It is time. We've been working on this for quite a while.
Yes.
So it's time for it to go. It's time to go now.
Yeah, I love that. Joy, you have been a part of a few productions, singing, acting, dancing.
Yep.
I saw you in Memphis or something. I try not to get the wrong city. I saw you in Nashville. I think it was called Memphis. I saw you
in Memphis.
Some city in Tennessee.
Yes.
I saw you in that. And it was amazing, and so many other things. So how are you feeling about this coming Friday and being a part of this?
You know, I feel great. I feel like, we have a really good show, a great lineup of songs. I mean, you're going to be dancing. You're just going to feel it. Like, it's going to be amazing. We have some great artists. And so I'm just happy to be a part of it. I love Motown. And, so I'm just happy to be
Love that.
in the number.
Be in the number.
Yes.
Glad to be a part of it. Glad they called me. Glad to come. I'm over here messing with our picture, and I'm messing it up. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm over here messing with the picture. I'm running the show and producing and asking questions. Miss Rosyln. Now I called you and I said, can you come on the show? What can you do? How can you help? How can I help? And you said, well, thank you. And I said, well, thank you. I just want to be at the show. I was being selfish. I wanted to come hear some Motown, so I thought maybe I could do something to help out and we could make it happen.
Well,
and
you are doing something. You're doing something helpful. You invited me here.
Yeah.
And I am so glad to be here. I'm
Yeah.
glad you thought of me.
Well,
I'm glad you thought of me because you didn't have to do that. And I know that. But I'm so glad you did.
Yeah. I think that I have been a fan of yours before I knew you. And you don't know who all are fans of yours, right? There's no way to know the people out there who may have seen you or heard you sing. I don't remember the first time, but I remember thinking, there's no voice like that. Like, I have never heard anyone, me this close to them, hearing them sing with so much passion, so effortless, so unique. And I was like, that's a treasure here in our community. So it's been a pleasure for me to get to know you, and then just get to know you as a genuine person, right? Like, you're serious about this. Why is putting on concerts and things like this important to you? At this point in your life, you could just do it, or you could just do it yourself, but you bringing other people in and all of that. Why is this important to you?
It's important to me. I was just talking to Joy about it because this music, this era of music is slowly getting pushed to the background. And it was too good. It was too good. It was too great. It was pure. It was good writing, good songwriting, just good, clean songwriting.
Right.
It had a message.
Yeah.
And it built memories.
Yeah.
Great big memories. And it still is. Yeah. But music has transitioned, and I'm not going to criticize the music that we're having here today. That's out there today.
Yeah.
But
you could. We won't be mad. No. We'll take your honest take on it. We won't be mad at you.
Do it.
Okay. All right. I tried to get you. Talk about him. Talk about him, Ms. Ross. Okay. But this music is important, and I would say to me, it was for so many people, it was the soundtrack of their lives, and even if generationally, because it's funny because it's amazing to see how many kids are still singing Michael Jackson who were born after Michael Jackson passed, and they know every song and every dance move. What a testament to that gift and that ability that started right there on Motown. Joy, you come from a Motown family. As in, y'all all perform. Y'all was moving the coffee table too.
We were.
So talk to us a little bit about your upbringing and how you grew up in a musical family. Well, talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I did. I grew up in a musical family where we did, perform shows. It was a weekly thing where we were just singing. Somebody was, Joe was on the piano and, he was making us sing and all of that. Everybody pretty much had an instrument. And our parents, they welcomed that. So we weren't, even though we, PKs, preachers' kids, we weren't shunned from secular music. Yeah. So, I grew up listening to, hey, wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
Hey,
the whole thing. And stop in the name of love. Hey. So when I heard it again and when we were rehearsing these things, I'm like, it's a nod to my childhood. It's a nod to the songs that I heard my mom bobbing her head to, you know what I mean? And just listening to. So to be able to do that on stage, and I think what's really important, and I think is it's a treasure, is to be on stage with people such as Miss Roz, who lived in that moment, in that time. I've had several thoughts while we were in rehearsal thinking this is me in 20 years while I'm trying to do a tribute to great 2000s R&B, 90s and 2000s.
Wow.
Where we're trying to sing SWV and Escape and you know what I mean? That's I got a group of, young people or whatever with me. We've had those moments where they've had to say hey, no, that's not the lick there. No, that's not the word. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they lived it. So that this music is second nature. It's I grew up on this. So being able to experience it that way, I think is a treasure. And I trusted, everybody can't be trusted with Motown, okay?
Yeah. Ooh,
and you learn that the hard way.
But
because of how phenomenal of a vocalist and performer and the rich history of the Rosyln Pratt, I would say.
Okay, all right.
I trusted her with this show.
Yeah.
So I'm okay, if I do Motown, I'm going to do it with you. I'll do it. When she mentioned it I keep saying last year, but it was the beginning of this year after we did Frankie Beverly. Yeah. I was sure, just let me know.
Yeah.
So
I love that. You're absolutely right.
She brings an energy to the stage that I don't want to do shows without her.
Right.
I was telling her, if she leaves it all on the stage.
Yeah.
See, that to me is old school.
Right.
Don't come up here playing.
Right.
You know what I mean? And let's face it, I am older, so the energy level that I used to have reminds me of what she's put out there now.
Right now,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have it like that. I used to sing 2 hours with heels. 2.5 hours running across stages.
Don't do that. Don't ask me to do that
But it's
now.
still in my heart, and it's still a passion, and that is why I love having Joy around. Because she brings it.
I love that.
She brings it.
thank you.
I love that.
Well, you can't be on the stage with
the Rosyln
yes,
Pratt
and not.
Joy Ellis.
You know what I mean? You just
it's just
okay.
Let's understand that.
Yes.
It's in there.
Yeah.
It's in her. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because you can't fake it.
Right.
So she's not faking it. She brings it. And
And
that's
when you get on stage, when you get in the place you're supposed to be, I remember thinking this about Michael Jordan and people.
Out.
They're in the place.
I thought you said watch out. Listen.
I'm
She
talking
thought
about
she thought she meant seriously watch out, like something was wrong.
Something,
She was like, something. Joy does not. Like, there's any bug action.
The real.
And you say something.
Joy
was ready to run. Okay. This is what happens when you're on live. She said, watch out, as a colloquialism, as we say around the way. Watch out now.
Funny. And she's funny.
She's hilarious. She is
funny.
absolutely hilarious.
Sorry. Okay.
All right.
Let's go back.
Yes. All right. All right.
Okay.
We gonna yes. So don't watch out. Okay, but what should we be watching out for in this upcoming show? Rosyln, I'm hoping we're gonna get to hear you sing. I know we're gonna get to hear Joy sing. Who else is gonna be there? Who should we be looking for performing here?
Her brother. For heaven's sake.
Yes.
Nate.
Yes.
Nate is no joke. Nate, there is also Desi Johnson, Desiree.
Yes.
Call her Desi.
I'm gonna make you scoot up now. If they can't hear you, they're
Okay,
gonna be. We're not gonna
sorry.
get it.
I'm getting
Desi
too
gonna be
comfortable.
mad.
I'm Desiree Johnson. And Linda Dorsey is going to be a part of it as well.
Love that.
Yeah.
What kind of songs are we going to be hearing? I mean, can we get a peek? I mean, is it? I mean, okay. I should have did trivia. Really, I should have did Motown trivia. Maybe I'll do that. Throw on a trivia one day here before it comes up. But Motown artists, the Motown catalog is huge. So you can't touch it all. You can't sing all the songs, and we'd be there for 6 hours.
That is why it is called Part 1. Motown Part 1. So we're doing 62 to 73.
Okay, so it's a time frame.
Yeah, we had to.
Okay, so who was 62 to 73? I'm feeling like I can think of someone was in there.
The Temptations, the Supremes, Martha Reeves and the band Ellis. I'm not going to tell you the one group that I forgot. But we'll put them in part 2.
Part 2, bring them back. Bring them back.
Yes.
It wasn't the Supremes.
So we had no.
Okay,
The
because we was gonna be
Supremes,
upset.
Stevie Wonder.
Okay, we got
Marvin
Stevie.
Gaye. So that was
Marvin
that
Gaye.
era.
What's going on?
Yeah.
All right. No, I have a question as a fan and somebody who's going to be there. Is it okay to sing along? Because I'm planning on.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm pretty much planning on I might even bring my own mic. I may not be hooked to nothing.
That's okay.
But I'm gonna be out there getting it.
I think it's gonna be hard not to.
It is.
You know, it's just some of those songs you hear. I mean, you're just gonna, bring it. Come on.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that I'm not wrong for my
It's going to
plans.
be hard not to, like she said. It's going to be hard not to, and I'm hoping that.
Yeah, what do you hope to see in Fridays? Tell us what time it is again and where it's at for those who don't know, and then tell us what you're hoping to see.
For me, what I'm hoping to see with the show is just. I want the community. I mean, I want the community to come out and enjoy it. I want to. I want us. There's so much division, that it would be great that everybody would just come together to enjoy. One thing that brings people together is music. We know that. And what's really special about Motown and the vision that, Miss Rosyln has brought to the table is like a lot of the songs spoke to what was going on in the time. Yeah. And, we can't ignore it.
That the time is back?
Yeah. Oh,
seems
my
like we
goodness.
still back in the time. What's going on?
Yeah.
What is going on? Here we are again.
You're hitting on something that I'm
you know,
at.
Okay.
Yeah. And so if people can just sit back and they'll enjoy it, but just listen to what's being said too, I think that, they're going to walk away with a great experience, just valued experience.
I agree. I agree. And that is why, and not to give it all away, but that is why I wanted to do What's Going On and Ball of Confusion. Because these songs were written in the early 60s, and here we are in 2025, and we're still asking the same question. And I want people to really pay attention to the words. If we got to slow these songs down to a hymn,
I love that.
so that they'll get these
Wow.
words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they need to hear and they need to be reminded that, yes, we've come from here to there, but have we come from here to there?
Right. There's a lot of ills that are still there.
Absolutely. And we shouldn't still be asking that. What's going on?
Come on.
And I'm not going to let it get
60 years
political
later.
and this, that, and the other, because it's more than that.
Yes.
But at the same time, I think they need to be reminded, look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us.
And I love what you're saying, because some statements, we call them political, and they're just a part of our life.
Come on.
Like politics is the mechanism that is supposed to solve the ills of a community.
Absolutely.
You voted for people, and they're supposed to represent you and all that. But these are just people problems that we're still facing, people,
and heart problems.
That's
Please don't
good.
forget
That's
that.
good. Yeah, talk to that. So speak to that. So heart problems. What do you think of?
Well, I mean, how you view people, how you see people, how you've allowed your heart to be bitter, and generation after generation after generation. Let's talk about some love. Let's talk about caring for each other. Let's talk about good memories. Let's go back to helping people. Let's go back to sharing. Let's going back to this whole stage ain't yours.
Okay,
Let's go back to if I got some, you got some.
Yes.
That was that era.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and that's been lost, and
Absolutely.
it's being lost every day. And so, you know, those are heart issues, and of course, generations have come afterwards. But if Mama got a heart issue, baby's gonna have one too. So, I mean, we have to. I just want to speak to it. I just want to speak to it, and give them memories of. I'm not expecting a younger crowd, but I wish there were.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but the older people, the crowd that this is going to pull or should pull, they are going to reflect on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to reflect on more than the songbook. What was going on back then? I was sitting on the back porch shelling things with Grandma. That's when Grandma spent time with us. Quality time.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole thing.
I
about
love
this.
it. That's the power of music.
too much.
No,
That's good.
that's important. That's good. People want to hear that. People want to know that. People need to be reminded of that because it could be one more thing going on in the community. You could come or not come. You could, like I could miss it. But when you say like, this is about bringing back those memories. This is about awakening us again to think about those special times with family and friends and not letting those die. And those records, my daughter has a record player and she buys her new albums on vinyl, which I think is so cool because really vinyl records were even before me, but we grew up with them in the house. And it is the most beautiful sound in the world to me to hear that needle hit that record or that little crackle. I don't care how much they clean it up and remaster. I'm like, don't remaster it. Keep that in there because it's so powerful. And there was just so many songs. There were sad songs that were deep and made us think and reflective, let's say. There were a million love songs that reminded us of love. And there were just some fun songs that just got people up and dancing. Joy, when you think about the range of Motown, what do you think about? Because there is all of that in there. There's the ballads and there's the deeper thinking songs and there's the dance songs. What are your thoughts about that? And what do you think we can expect when we come to a concert? Like, are we going to be crying, dancing, all of the above? What's going to happen? What are your thoughts about that whole thing?
I think, you know how certain songs take you back to a place. And I think we just talked about that. Like, there are certain songs, there are certain pictures that you can see that take you back to a place. So I think people will probably be in their feels a bit.
Okay. Yeah.
I know some of the songs that, my mom remembers with, her and my dad listening to and dancing to, like, that was our song, things like that. I think you're going to feel those feelings.
Yeah.
I think one of the best parts is it's all live. All the music is live, So we've got a great band.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like come
no
on
tracks.
now.
I know. Jordan working no tracks. I can put a track on right now. She'd be like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what's happening.
So because Rob, he's amazing. So he's the MD, and so when you have all that, and you have then voices on stage that aren't just singing to sing,
right,
but they're singing to really reach. It's different.
That's good.
And so, anytime I'm a part of any type of production, I want it to be more than just, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? Like another song.
Yeah.
You find out that there's a lot that you can do, but there's not. But what should you do? You know what I mean? So this is one of those shows where like I should do this, And yes, I have been asked to do Motown with other people just this year, and I was holding out. I was like, no, I got something coming. I didn't even have the date yet. I don't think for this, but I already knew. Yeah. And no disrespect to anybody else, but it's something about coming together on stage with people who can understand.
Who lived it.
Yeah, who lived it and can understand the meaning and stuff behind it rather than commercializing such a movement in music. So when you think about the range of it, it's good to be with people who understand the range and why the range changed. Why was it, because I had never really heard Ball of Confusion before.
Okay, that's a Temptation song. Right?
And, then initially I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so wordy or whatever. But when you listen to it, you hear the heart of the words. Wow. And they understood that people listened to them. So they had a platform even at that time. Wow. And because they had a platform.
They didn't have the internet. But they could stand on stage after stage, city after city.
And people, their fans, who they could pull.
They're getting them thinking about
from, white, black, whatever, they were listening.
Come on.
And so that was a form of their way of preaching outside of being in the pulpit.
Right.
You know, they know mute people will sway and they'll be singing your words. And then before you know it, like whatever you're saying is getting embedded in you.
Come on, Joy.
So that's why the range was important. That's why this show right now is important.
I love that.
You know?
That is powerful. I mean, Ball of Confusion, man. I mean, I'm playing the song in my head and I'm thinking I need to read the words because I can think of some of it, but not enough of it to think like they were really speaking to some of the ills of the time.
Yeah.
And again, some of those symptoms are still here in our society today, but we can come together. Miss Rosyln, when you think about it, go ahead.
All of them.
All of them are still here. I want to act like it's not. I don't want to know.
All of them, unfortunately.
They're still here. Yeah, it's like cancer. It's like
Segregation,
it goes down.
determination, demonstration,
Yeah.
integration, aggravation,
Wow.
humiliation
Wow.
to our nation. All of confusion.
Wow. Wow. Oh, we can't miss this show this Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Do not miss this show. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be great. How can people get tickets? Tell us a little bit about that, Rosyln.
The tickets are online. I'm getting a lot of calls about people saying, I don't want to put my card online. Okay, we'll sell them at the door.
Okay.
That generation,
whatever.
it's okay.
Confusion. It's a ball of confusion. Is what it is. That's what it is.
But yeah. So they can get them at the door. Doors open at 6:15. Show starts at 7.
Okay.
The Frankie Beverly concert, people came. A group of people came at the last minute, so we held the door.
Okay.
I mean, we held it until 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So it started at 7:15.
Yeah.
So if a group of people come,
We'll hold it down. We'll hold it open. We'll hold it open. We're
gonna hold it down.
I can
for
get
you.
up and sing. If you guys got 15 minutes of airtime and y'all want me to get
I'll
up there
keep that in mind.
sing a couple tunes, just
Okay.
so y'all heard it here first.
I'll make sure.
Okay, because if you need
Lucas
a shower
can hold a
opener,
little tune, though. I did hear him do some
never heard him
karaoke.
sing.
He's
Little
not, yeah,
tune.
he can hold a
a little
tune.
tune. I ain't too bad in the shower. You know what I'm
Can
saying?
we
That's why I do
call
my best
Can we
vocal.
call you up there?
Call me anytime. You know what I'm saying?
When your voice goes that high, we already know. You know, when you go that octave, you already know.
already know.
Don't worry about
Like,
it. Yeah.
grilled cheese sandwiches. What you talking about? I don't know what we talking about.
Oh, she said when your voice go down.
Yeah, when you-
you know,
This is
I can engage the crowd. If you need somebody to come up there and keep them happy, I'll get up there and keep them happy. But we are so excited about this. It's this Friday. Doors open at 6:15. Concert starts at 7. Come out. Don't miss it. It's the Motown Tribute done the right way. I mean, I can't say that enough. Miss Rosyln, you've been doing music a long time. Now, real quick before we go, you actually met Dennis Edwards and the
was my
Temptations, and you knew some people from this time. So just tell us a little bit about that. Like, this is not a figment of people's
No.
fantasy that once upon a time this music was a thing. No, these were real people who lived real lives who were,
Right.
and you knew some of these people.
Well, I certainly knew him because I worked for him for 2 years. And we would sing Ball of Confusion
Wow.
every night. Papa was Rolling Stone. We did that over and over. I ran into a lot of artists out there then. I used to run into Confunction a lot. I don't know why.
interesting. Right.
We were just in the same city at the same time.
Yeah.
Gladys Knight from time to time. And not to mention, I saw Gladys Knight the other day. I think I told you. She's 82 now.
You told me that.
And she's still doing her thing. So when I feel like I want to say, and I know I'm off subject.
No,
but
go ahead,
sometimes
go
I
ahead.
say, I'm 68 years old. I need to go somewhere and sit down. Nope.
Nope.
No.
I'm
She
going to
said
keep it
she
moving
82
until
still
I'm
out
out of
there.
here. He
I
gave
like
me this
that.
gift, and I'm going to keep it moving until it's not moving.
I love that. We love that. We appreciate that. I appreciate you guys coming out and sharing this. We just wanted to bring you guys on and put this message out there. Let people know it's this Friday, 7 p.m. at the Cultural Center. You can get your tickets online. Go ahead and get them in advance if you can. If you just, they got your card already. If they wanted to do something to it, it's everywhere.
Ain't it the truth?
So just go ahead and put it on there and get it. But if you want to get your tickets at the door, go ahead and get your tickets at the door. Just don't miss it. The Lucas Live Media team will be in the building. We are excited. Thank you, Danny, for being in the comments. She's keeping it going.
Yes, she is.
Cheering us all. We appreciate it. For those who are watching live by replay, we thank you so much for watching us here on another episode of Lucas Live. Before we go, Ms. Rosyln, anything else you want to say to the people?
I want to say, come, you will not regret it. We're going to have a good time. We want to keep it as authentic as possible. We hope you come out with ready to just touch down on your memories of
All right.
the past. That's the way we want to do this.
Yes.
And I want to say thank you.
My
I want to say
pleasure.
thank you to you because you didn't have to do this. And I appreciate it. And also, this right here, this
Yeah.
fabulous,
She's pretty. The Joy Ellis, that's what I call her.
She's
She's special.
She's real special.
Thanks.
And she keeps me laughing. And I'm not a laugher, but this girl, she's
My
funny
wife
to
is
me.
always laughing. Or like I know when she's talking
I've
to
never
Joy.
been much of a
My name is
laugher.
Joy. Like I
Oh,
can't be
yeah,
walking
okay.
around here like sorrowful.
That
like,
makes sense. She's not,
I mean, you be like
inside out.
you
She's
know,
the wrong character. I
like-
thought you were Joy.
She wears
mean,
it
What is
well.
going
She
on?
wears
Right.
it for real.
Yes.
It's authentic.
She brings
But
a lot of joy.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And we're all just trying to, we might deviate
Okay.
even.
All right.
This is what the list says, but we might go over here a little
All
bit.
right, all
We'll
right.
just see. But we're gonna be gauging the room and gauging the mood and
Yeah.
praying about it.
I like that. I
And
like
before
that.
we get started, and I'm praying all week. And because I want it to be a success, not just for me or for her, but for the listeners. I want it to be an experience.
Yes. Well, we are looking forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Black College Football Weekend. So what a way to
Yes.
kick the weekend
Yeah.
off. I don't know that there's anything going on Friday night. If it is, it ain't this good. All right. So make sure you
promise.
guys come out, check it out. There's going to be people in from out of town. So you're going to see some new faces, I'm sure, in the crowd. So let's all get out there. Let's show that our city is there and we don't have other cities coming in and outrunning us, but we're going to be happy to welcome them into our city at the Cultural Center this Friday, 7 p.m. Miss Rosyln, Joy, thank you guys so much for being here.
oh, thanks for having us.
My
Yeah.
absolute pleasure. They'll be back. They're too good. This was too easy. All right, we'll see you guys again on another episode of Lucas Live. Everybody have a great day.